The banana industry generates more than $13 billion annually worldwide, which means that many people enjoy this delicious fruit as a fundamental part of their diet. But have you ever wondered how this huge amount of bananas are produced every day? Join me on a journey to discover it, visiting a huge hacienda in Ecuador with thousands of hectares dedicated to the plantation of bananas for global export. The banana has its roots in South Asia, being known since the year 650 after Christ. The variety of banana that we know today arrived in the Canary Islands in the 15th century, and from there it was introduced to America in the year 1516. Although European consumers tend to appreciate bananas exclusively as a dessert, the reality is that this plant constitutes an essential part of the daily diet for more than 400 million people in more than 100 tropical countries. The banana is a versatile and adaptable fruit, thriving in most tropical regions. Its greatest productivity is achieved in warm and humid areas, with temperatures ranging between 20 and 30 degrees Celsius, and at altitudes less than 1,300 meters above sea level. It is important to plant bananas in areas protected from strong winds, as these can negatively affect them. As for the soil, it is recommended that it be fertile, deep, and with good drainage, in addition to containing between 3 and 5% organic matter, with a pH that ranges between 5.5 and 7.5. Clay sandy, sandy clay, and silt sandy soils are the most suitable for banana cultivation. Soil quality is essential for optimal plant growth and development, as well as for the production of high-quality fruits. Large-scale banana production requires an organizational structure that resembles that of a military base. At the base of this hierarchy are the workers, whose role is crucial from planting to harvest, and are supervised by field managers responsible for specific tasks in areas ranging from 40 to 70 hectares. Banana cultivation involves a considerable workload compared to other crops, with approximately one person assigned per hectare. To avoid soil compaction, a common problem due to constant trampling and aggravated by rain, it would be optimal to reduce this figure to between 0.7 and 0.8 people per hectare. This compaction is a significant challenge since there are no vegetative layers to cushion its impact. Every 12 years, a banana plantation is renewed, removing old plants and preparing the ground for new plantings, a process that can take about 2 weeks. After sowing, which occurs at approximately 20 weeks, the plants begin to bear fruit about 11 or 12 weeks later, thus completing a cycle of 31 to 32 weeks until the harvest of the first cluster. Banana nutrition focuses on potassium, but proper nutritional balance is required to avoid imbalances. Fertilization is carried out in fractions to satisfy the needs of the plant throughout the year. Maintaining organic matter in the soil is essential, as it facilitates the transport of nutrients and contributes to the general well-being of the plantation. Water plays an essential role in the availability of mineral salts for the plant. The lack of efficient irrigation can cause serious problems, since mineral salts tend to accumulate around the roots, obstructing their absorption. Therefore, it is crucial to coordinate fertilization and watering to ensure healthy plant growth. In general terms, the quality of the fruit is evaluated according to its calibration, which refers to its thickness. Standard banana boxes are stated to have a calibration of 40 to 46 millimeters, although some markets may tolerate some variation. For example, the Chilean market accepts fruits with calibrations of up to 50, while some European markets allow up to 47. Other markets, on the other hand, accept fruits with lower calibrations, up to 39 degrees. As for finger length, a minimum of 8 inches is typical, but this standard can vary by market. For example, for boxes destined for England or Japan, fruits with a calibration of 38 millimeters and a finger length of 7.5 inches can be accepted. The harvest process begins with cutting the bunch, using the technique known as doing the 7, which consists of making a cut in the plant in the direction of the bunch so that it leans. Subsequently, a cutter cuts the bunch and takes it to the cabalway, where it is loaded into convoys of 20 or 25 bunches and transported to the baler for further processing. At the packing house, meticulous attention is paid to the reception of the fruit, keeping a detailed record of each bunch along with its corresponding information, such as calibration, finger length, and number of hands. This information is crucial to verify recoveries, that is, to compare the infused clusters with those that are harvested. Each bunch undergoes precise weighing on an electronic scale, ensuring that 100% of the bunches entering the baler are recorded. The next step is the careful removal of the casing from each cluster. In addition to ensuring that the bunches arrive with the sleeve facing down 100%, to avoid loss of the protectors used during transport and prevent possible damage, it is crucial to address the deflowering process. This process involves removing all the flowers from the fingers of the cluster. However, performing this task in the field can present challenges due to the presence of a disease known as Erwinia. This disease can cause finger rot if deflowering is carried out in the field. For this reason, in our process, we choose not to deflower in the field to prevent this problem and ensure the quality of the fruit. To protect the bunches from pests and the abrasive effects caused by leaves or chemicals, as well as to protect them from sudden changes in temperature, polyethylene covers or plastic bags are used. These covers provide a physical barrier that helps maintain the quality of the clusters and prevent damage during their growth. It is crucial to carry out 2 protection cycles per week to ensure adequate coverage and effective protection against environmental conditions and pests. This approach ensures that the clusters develop optimally and remain in optimal condition for harvest. After deflowering comes the washing of the bunches, which is necessary to eliminate mealybug problems, since certain lots may be affected. In foreign markets, the presence of mealybug may result in the removal of the entire contents of a container. Therefore, a person is assigned to wash each bunch and avoid this type of inconvenience. After washing comes the dismantling process, which involves the use of a tool called a spoon, handled by a person, to select and classify the banana hands. Large hands are placed at one end of the tub, medium ones in the center, and small ones at the other end. In the first pool, the selection is made, and then some people use a curved tool to make the final sanitation or selection. Identifying the age of the fruit is a crucial task to know the condition and number of clusters present in each lot on the farm. This activity is carried out during bagging, where a ribbon of the color corresponding to the week is used to tie it to the bunch. In some cases, marketers use pre-marked bags or spray paint to identify the bunches, which makes it easier to keep an accurate inventory of the fruit and its state of maturity. Once the fruit has been sorted, a team of 3 people is in charge of filling the plates strategically. They place the smallest bunches in front, followed by the medium ones in the center, and the largest ones at the end. This arrangement helps organize the fruit efficiently and facilitates the subsequent weighing process, which is necessary to meet the buyer's specifications and guarantee the quality of the final product. After this, fumigation of the fruit is carried out to prevent the attack of fungi, viruses, or bacteria, since the cuts made during selection are susceptible to these threats. The packaging process consists of placing the fruit on trays in 4 rows, classified according to their size and shape. Box packing is an essential task that follows fruit sealing and box assembly. Once the bananas are packed, the boxes are covered, thus completing the packaging process. Palletizing is the next step, which consists of grouping the boxes on a pallet in a way that facilitates their transportation, loading and unloading, while ensuring the quality of the fruit throughout the process. These pallets typically contain a total of 48 boxes, arranged in 8 vertical lines for optimal organization. Typically, each box contains between 100 and 102 banana fingers, depending on the weight of each one, which can vary between 41.5 and 44 pounds. It is important to maintain a weight standard to ensure uniformity of the final product. The time from when the fruit leaves the farm until it arrives at the shipping port can range between 3 and 8 hours, depending on the distance traveled. Subsequently, the travel time to the destination port varies depending on geographical location, being approximately 1 week for North America, between 18 and 21 days for Europe, and 30 to 35 days for Russia or Asia. These deadlines reflect the logistics involved in the maritime transport of bananas to different international markets, so that other countries continue to receive bananas in perfect condition. If you liked the video, click the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. In the windows that you will see below, there are more videos that may catch your attention. Go ahead and watch some. Until next time.